On the live stream. Okay. This is December the 11th, and this is Hebrew 1, and we're going to start with prayer. I'll pray. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for getting us here safely. Thank you for getting the stream on for me. Father, thank you for all the help that's behind the scene that we don't even see. We just praise your holy name, and Lord, we want to learn this beautiful language of yours that you gave to your people. So make me an excellent teacher. Help me remember the things I need to, and help Chantel and Chris remember the things that I talk about and they read in their book. And we ask that you'll bless them richly in Yeshua's name. Amen. Okay. I have my book folded down on page 53. Where are y'all at? 7? Which is, well, I had it folded down at 53 just to do, I wanted to review about this. We didn't really talk about the bump rule. In Hebrew, where they use abah with a shavah for to say and or but, different things. But anyway, they'll have at the beginning of the sentence, they might have that. But if a word begins with a mem, a bet, or a pay, then it will have, and it can have a dot or not have a dot, then it will be a sharuk. And this will mean the same thing that means. If this is in front of a word, that means usually and when they're doing all their things. But if the word that it's in front of begins with a mem, a bet, or a pay, could be either one like that, but then you will have to change that to a sharuk. Instead of starting with a the, you would be able to start with a u. Now the other way is if the first letter of the word has is, say like you have a word that starts with a kaf, and the kaf has a shavah. You can't have, usually at the first, they don't have this with another, they make that a sharuk. So you wouldn't want this, you want this. Let me see if I can find, I was looking last time I was in here.
So that would be the word and.
Yes, when you're having,
Is
look,
it against our word with the vowel?
you have to start everything with a consonant. So, look at between the pages there, the bob is a prefix. And it says Vashabat. That says and Shabbat. Vashalom and peace. Vashamaru is and you will keep. Now there's the sharuk on the end is a prefix, a suffix there. But the bob on the front is the prefix and. And shamar is keep or guard. It says and you will keep. Then you've got they. Now there they have the bob with a hirik, and at the end, Vashem, they have it with a kamatz. It says the letter vav often appears as prefix attached to the beginning of a Hebrew word. The prefix can have different meanings, but a common meaning is the word and. And usually when the letter vav appears as a prefix, it will be a consonant with a vowel written under it. You don't normally see some of these others. You will see this more than anything. In certain instances, however, the prefix vav will appear as a sharuk. In such cases, the word begins with a vowel that is not preceded by a consonant. Another, you can look at these words down here. The last one, where they have the vav, let's see how that says that. Read aloud the examples below. But in this chapter, the 4 vowel symbols are introduced down at the bottom. And we've already covered the chatef, batak, the hataf, sago, hirik, and hirik yod. But this is something you'll need to know whenever you're reading, that you know that when you see this, it means and. And it's normally like this in front of most things, but if it's a bet, then a pay, then you have a sharuk. All right, let's go. Did you do the exercises over here on page 57 and 58? And I think I asked y'all to circle the occurrences on 56. Let's do that first. The first one there, the Bahabata, is, it says it has one occurrence of the root for love or affectionate love. So where do you see that Aleph, Hey, and Bet? Where do you find that?
The first word.
Yep, okay. What about in the next Shabbat evening Kiddush? Kiddush. I'm saying it wrong. Kiddush. Okay. Where do you see it in here?
Second line from the top, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth word.
Right. And there's one more. Where's the other one at, Chantel?
The second line from the bottom, the third word.
Exactly. We have 4 occurrences on the Havat Alam. So, Chris, what's on the first line? Where do you see it?
See that root in the first word, and also the last word
Very good.
on the first line.
Yes. Okay. And Chantel, where are the rest of the other 2?
The first word on the second to the last line and the last line.
Right. Okay. It's the first word on both of them. Okay, now if we look at 57, the exercise is 1. Y'all didn't have any trouble with that, did you? How did you draw a line connecting the Hebrew consonant and vowel combination with the English word that sounds the same? It doesn't mean the same thing, it just sounds the same. So behave, where would you draw a line to that?
It's going to be the one on the bottom.
On the right, okay. What about nave?
Nave is the second one from the bottom.
Okay. Move
Second one from the top.
and kneel.
The top one.
Okay. And what about shave?
It's going to be the second one from the bottom.
Okay. Vote.
Last one.
Okay. Vain
Second one from the top.
and robe.
Is the first one.
Exactly. Okay. What did Chris? Did you get for sheep? Now you could do it 2 different ways. How did you write that word out?
I wrote that as the first letter would be shin,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Here,
Here.
yeah,
Here on the top,
okay,
and alternatively, you could use a, here with the yod
mm-hmm,
on the side,
right,
with the shin on the top.
okay, very good. What did you do, Chantel, for, B, share?
Sheer, I did a sheen with, Hurech,
Uh-huh,
and, a resh.
yes,
And then I didn't write a resh here, I wrote, I must have been tired. This looks like a,
you must have been asleep.
yeah, I must have been half asleep, but I meant to resh, okay. And then the other one I did the shin with the Hurech and, with the yod.
Right.
And the resh.
And the race, very good.
Yes.
And, all of these you can see, it's two different ways. You can use a Hurech, Hurech, yod, you know, it's one of those things to make these words. So, it just shows that, I think y'all got that. Do you wanna do any more of those?
Sure,
You do wanna do some more?
yeah.
Okay, which one you want?
C. here.
Okay, go right.
So that would be A,
Mm-hmm,
here.
yep,
Underneath A, and then a resh.
yes,
You could also have a Herrick with a yod, with a hay and a resh.
yes. Okay, we'll do D then. Chantel.
So for D, I had a noon with a Hurech underneath it and resh.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the second one, I had a noon with the Hurech with the yod and resh.
Very good. All right, Chris, what about ear?
Yes, and the olive with a Herrick underneath and a resh would make that sound. Is that correct?
It would, and also, an olive would do it, an olive or a, either one of those would make that same, you would have 4 ways you could do that because you're just doing the sound, not necessarily a word, so, yes, you could do that.
And
And you could also have the Herrick with yod beside it under the olive, and a resh beside that
Right,
to make it some more.
right. Okay, Chantel?
So this one, I used iron, and I used, an iron with, Hurech underneath it and a lamed.
Mm-hmm.
And I used an iron with the yod, Hurech underneath it and a lamed.
They usually say here yod, not yod.
Hurech yod.
Yeah, they say the one here first before they say that one.
Here,
Yeah, here, it's CH, but it's here.
Hurech yod.
When you get to Donna's class, that's what she'll do.
Okay.
Well, let's go to 58. Where are we at, G, Chris?
G, okay, so, that would be a Vav in Herrick, and then, a lamed deal,
Mm-hmm.
or it could be a Vav with a Herrick and a yod
Mm-hmm.
and a lamed.
Very good. Okay. Chantel?
So for heave,
Mm-hmm.
I got a hay with a Hurech underneath it and a vav.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a hay with, Hurech yod and
Okay, and you could also do it, where's my, you could also do it with a bet. You could do it,
oh, yay.
and you could do it with that or the yod. So it could be this or a vav. Either one to get that vav sound,
Right.
okay? Okay, what about I?
Hi, okay, so lead, that would be,
I is, no, I is
I.
above it.
oh, okay, lead,
Uh-huh. Okay. What about J?
I got a mem with a, here underneath it, and, nun sufit.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a mem with a here yod,
Nun sufit. Very good. What about K, Chris?
So that word is bean. So that's a bet, which is, has a herrick underneath, and
Mhm.
then the noon, Sophie, bean,
Right.
or a bet with a herrick yod, and noon, Sophie, bean.
Very good. And then the last one, beam.
I got a bed with, here, and, mem sufit. And then I got a bed with, here yod and a mem sufit.
Very good. Okay, let's practice some of these readings right here. We're just about to, 7. We're just gonna do a few things before we get to 7. Okay. Chris, start with A.
Okay, hey, so that's a bet, which has the bud sound, and a herrick yod has the e sound with the shin, so that's a bish.
Yes.
And then next would be, that's a bet without the dot, so I guess that would be a,
Yeah, oh yeah, we've been forgetting them.
So, the bet without the dot would be pronounced but, and again, it has a herrick yod, e sound, so it would be, what, the v, and the shin, vish.
Dish.
Okay, the next one would be, what was, that's a calf,
Mhm.
so that's gonna be, you kind of sound, with the herrick underneath, e, and she.
Yeah, it's fish. Get that SH on the fish. Yeah,
Okay,
fish. Okay?
and then, noon with the herrick under it, would be knee, shin,
Mhm.
niche.
Niche.
And the next one would be, vav with the herrick yod, so it would be v, the shin, vish.
Vish.
And then, vav with, the talk, so it would be va, the shin, vash.
Bosh.
And next would be the vav with the talk again, vav, but this time we use some feet, so that's a vod.
On.
And lastly, the noon with the talk, na, and some feet, non.
None. Very good. Okay, let's try the next line here.
Okay. Okay. So, Avan,
Aban.
Anan,
Anan.
Achan,
Achan. Yep.
Van,
Yeah, get the
Ava,
Yeah.
Avan,
Avon.
Vav,
Yep, Avav. That's very good.
Achav,
Very good.
Anav.
Yeah, very good.
Anav.
Yeah, you're getting it.
Okay.
Let's see,
Mhm.
so, that would be, let's see, the tab, which is next to, that looks like a hole in the chair.
Yes.
So toe,
Mhm.
and then the bot, that would not be the dot,
Mhm.
the bot, toe bot.
Tova. Tova.
Toe
Mhm.
bot, okay. Next would be va.
So, yeah, so you'd have
Actually,
ho.
yeah.
You have the O in there. The hova.
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 Hova. Yep.
And next would be, hova.
Mhm.
After that, hocha,
Yes. Okay.
then
Very good.
Okay. The Ray,
Mhm.
the they,
Yes.
the hey,
Yes.
the nay,
Yes.
the they, the tay,
Yes.
the hey.
Very good.
Line E,
Mhm.
first one would be top, not, that's still pronounced top. And then Sharuk,
Mhm.
so two, needs to be again, tomb,
Tomb.
two, okay. Next, hat, so that'll be hum. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Home.
And home,
Home.
home,
Home.
whom,
Whom.
tome,
Tom.
and them.
Yeah, very good. They're trying to sneak something in there and
Yeah,
tell them.
that was tricky.
Okay, do F for us.
Ah.
Nope, look at,
Oh.
yeah, look at that. All right, this is actually, Hotep Sigo, or Sigo Hotep.
Oh,
Sigo.
it's, A. I
It's
mean,
eh,
yes,
It's eh.
okay. Echol,
Yes,
Ebol,
yes,
Enol,
yes,
Nun,
yes,
Bone,
yes.
and
Now this is,
Nor.
this is, yeah, yeah, because you have to be careful. You don't want to put a vowel on the end of that, so it'd be, no,
And
no.
Nor.
and no,
And Nor.
yeah.
Okay, G. So we have the, top, cigarette. So that's,
No, that's a Hotep, Patak.
top, okay, thank you.
Yeah, I know sometimes these lines look like dots. I had the same problem with them when I was looking at
So
it.
that's a line, okay?
Yeah, that's a line.
Okay, so that's when you do odd sound,
Mhm.
then you have the bell dot dot, which is B, 0, E, so, Aviv,
Aviv.
okay, next, will be Aniv,
Yes,
then, Achiv,
yes,
Achid,
yes,
Abin,
yes.
Avich,
Aviv. Yep. Very good. You're doing really good. Okay, H.
Vahul,
Yes.
or Vahul.
It's Vahul. Yeah, it's not got the ha. It's Vahul.
Vahul.
Yeah, now that's the one where you
That's the
need.
Vahul.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and Vatul,
Yes,
Vabul,
yes,
Vahul,
yes,
Vabul,
yes.
Vamul.
No, very good. And
okay, I. The first word is that, that's B, Eric, Yod, so that's B, and then Met, B, Met,
be met.
okay. Then next, V,
last two make the same sound. They're just using the hirik or the hirik yod. Okay, here's some of the words over here that you'll see a lot. Or, Tel Aviv, you would see that over there. Tel Aviv is actually what the Hebrew sounds like. And it says that it's literally hill of spring. Now, Abraham is Avraham, and Aaron is Aharon, yeah. And the palm branch is lulav. You know, we sometimes have the fruit lulav in here. What holiday? That's in the spring feast of Passover. They'll have the fruit lulav. Okay. Then Shavuot, which means a week, or weeks, and then halakha is a Jewish law, or sometimes we say that in here. When we have certain rules or something that we do in here, we call that our halakha. Okay, Mishnah, and Shiva, Shabbat, Shabbat, and Barit Milah. Covenant of circumstances. Now these are actual, we can do some more reading, but these down here, let's see if we could, have you had all these? Do you see any of these that you have not had yet? It looks like you've had, or you haven't, yeah, you've had the Reish. Let's see if you can read some of these, like the Barku. Who wants to start off, and then we'll go every other one? Okay, all right.
Okay, Barku.
Mm-hmm.
So, send this out, that, ba, bar,
Yes.
Barku,
Barku.
and then
Et.
Barku, et.
Mm-hmm. Now remember those two yods like that are shorthand for Adonai.
Adonai, okay,
Mhm.
thank you for that. So, Barku, et, Adonai, Hav,
Baruch.
Borach.
Yeah, Ham Baruch. So try to say all of it now.
Barku, et, Adonai, Ham, Barach.
Baruch. Very good. Okay. Let's see if you can try the second one. This is the part of the blessing ending of one.
Baruch.
Yeah, this is when we say every Shabbat, Baruch. Okay. Atah. Yes. Write the lines through the syllables, between the syllables, so you can just, yeah. The hay and the patak, the mem and the patak is a syllable, the ayin and the patak, and then so you've got 1, 2, 3, and then the last syllable will be the resh, the hirik yod, and the bob, the vet.
Okay.
So try it now. Reeve. It's just one reeve, because the hirik yod is one thing, so it's reeve. Uh-huh. And then the last word. You know, this is the.
Oh, beam,
Mhm. Now try to say the whole word line. See if you can say the whole line at sound.
Baruch, Atah, Adonai, Allah, beam,
Read. That's a
oh,
resh. That's okay. Read.
Reeve,
Mhm. All right, put a line between the ayin and the resh, because the ayin and the patak is one syllable. The resh and the kamatz is one syllable.
okay, beam,
Yeah,
Arab.
arabim.
yeah, I can't say that fast.
That's okay, that's okay. But, you know, at least you're reading part of from our prayer books now, so you're actually saying words.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, you wanna, the Havdalah candle, the blessing?
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Elohim
It's Eloheinu.
Eloheinu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu. Malach.
That's,
Malach.
nope, that's it. That's
Melech.
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 But you gotta put the accent on the first one, it's Melech, yeah.
Melech.
Melech. Mhm.
Melech.
Mhm.
Ha'olam. Ha'olam.
Right?
Bo. Borei.
Mhm.
Borei. Ma'urei.
It's not Ray, it's
Ma'orei.
Ma'aray.
Ma'orei. Ha'esh.
Ha'esh. And we always say in here, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam. We say that part just every week. That means, blessed are you Adonai, King, God, our God, King forever. Or for the eternity. Okay, you wanna try for D, the blessing from the Torah reading, Torah?
Okay. Ashir,
Mm-hmm.
Bahar,
Yes.
Banu,
Yep, Banu.
Banu, Vanatan,
Banatan.
oh, Vanatan,
Mhm.
Vanatan, Lanu,
Lanu. Yeah.
Lanu,
Lanu.
it, to,
Yeah. Torah. I mean, Torah.
To-
Torato.
Torato,
Torato.
okay.
And that, holy malay that's on the end of it, that is a suffix, it's like a personal pronoun. But it's talking about the Torah. The et is a direct object marker to talk about, the Torah.
Mhm.
It's just showing you what you were talking about. Try E.
Okay. Shir.
Yes. So it, just like you said, like, it's just a real short, but we haven't had the yod actually, have we?
So is that the yod pronounced, yep?
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
that would,
Okay,
try to say that word Nazi.
okay. So, Leon,
Yep,
okay. Next word would be, Hashavat.
yes.
Hashavat.
Mm-hmm.
So the first, phrase would be Sher Yom
Yes,
Hashavat.
yes,
Lashem.
the she,
Shemcha.
yes, the shimcha.
Shemcha.
Cause you got that, when you say cha, it's got that little ah on the end of it, cha. Okay, the shimcha.
And then, Yon.
El Yon, yep, El Yon. Very good, y'all doing very good. Do you wanna do some more of these?
Hard.
They're hard, but they
So
give you
let's
good,
struggle.
it's a good practice though. Now this word here has got the first word here has got a root in it. Do you see a root that we have that you've got to know what it is? Do you see the root in that word?
The first one?
And the first word,
Oh,
what is the root in that word that we're gonna have on a test? Either one of you, if you can see it.
Would it be Shem Tav?
Yes. Shin Vav Tav is the root for Shabbat, and it means rest. So you know that this word here is talking about rest, some kind of a rest.
Well, that confuses me because I'm thinking that should have a dot in the middle of it for Shabbat. But-
No, on a root, remember on the roots, they don't have the,
Oh, I understand, I'm just
Okay.
confused.
yeah, it might look a little bit,
The root can have a dot or not.
no, it doesn't have a dot. The
Oh,
root,
it's not?
yeah, if you've got a bet, it's called a bet, but it never has a dot in it.
Oh, okay.
If it was a root. It goes to the bare essence of the letter, you know. But it's still called a bet. It's not called a bet in a root. If it's in a word, it would be called a bet, but if it's in a root, if it's in a word, it's called a bet. If it's in a root, it's called a bet. Got it? Did I confuse you? Well, now that's got two shavas together. So which one is silent and then which one do you pronounce?
You pronounce the first one?
Now, the first one is silent and the second one is pronounced. So
Okay.
knowing that, how would you do that? And then that has got that ha, yeah, bashita.
They
Bavei techa. Yep. Now, you would do those two together, the Sharuk and
Oh.
the vet, you would put together in a syllable. So what would that be?
Uv?
Yeah, it's uv, uvlech, uv. And then you've got the two shavas. This is a hard word then to do all these things. So that would be uvlech, because you got that cough there. So it's uvlech tach.
Uv, lech, tach.
Yeah. And then the next one is
Tach.
uch tav. Uch tav tam. That's okay. They're getting too hard now. Let's go over to something else. Till we get more practice. you know.
Tried.
Yes, we all tried. This page on the 61, this talks about the troop marks. And the troop marks are for people who, if they were doing a cantillation of the song, of the hymns. Have you ever heard them where they kind of sing them? Where they sing the hymns on television on some of the shows? You haven't seen that? Well, they have marks in, say like on a Torah, they have the marks so it shows them where to have this kind of cantillation beat or whatever it is. And it's something you have to be very trained for. Now, Julio that was here before, he was very good at it, but he was trained in South America, in Cuba, not Cuba, in, where was he trained? Yeah, I think it was Colombia. And so, he was trained with a rabbi down there, and so he could sing and do all this stuff. But this is just showing you what the marks look like. It's hard to see up here, but in that very first word, you got a vav with the shava under it, then you got an aleph with a kamatz under it, and then you've got something that looks like an L. That's a cantillation mark. It just gives them a way to say that, to say it. It's just their active aid to pronounce all of it when they're reading it. Now that bottom, I don't even know how you could read that down there. That font that down there that they've got, that heavy mark, the print of it is so heavy, and it's supposed to have all these little dots on top. Those are supposed to be crowns. On some Torahs, they'll have crowns on top of the letters. And so, if you were ever going to read out of a Torah, you would need to look at it and maybe even get a copy of some of what you're going to read, so you could see the letters look different. They don't look like the nuns in here, They just look different. And it would really throw you off if you were studying it out of this book and then tried to go up there and read it without really knowing it beforehand. All right, let's go to chapter 7, 62. Okay, so we have the Shin, the Bet, the Tav, the Lamed, the Mem Safit, the Hey, the Resh, the Aleph, the Ayin, the Nun Safit, the Chet, the Chaf Safit, the Vav, and the Bet. And you've got 14 vowel symbols that you've learned. The Patak, the Kamatz, the Chatef, Patak, the Cholam Haser, and the Cholam Malay. You've also got a Sego and a Chatef Sego. You've got Zerieh, or Zeri, and Zeriod. You got Shava, Kavut, Sharuk, Chirik, and Chirik Yod. Now here are all of your words that you need to be able to know. Shabbat, Shalom, Torah, Shem, Shema, Baruch, Baruchah, Tashuvah, Ahava. And here are your groups down here. And see, you can see the first one was Shabbat, that Shin, Bet, Tav, it does not have a Dagesh in it. And the last one, even though it's called a Bet there, it's an Aleph, Hey, and a Bet. It does not have, if you were gonna write out what that root was, you would write Aleph, Hey, Bet, not Bet. Okay, now we've got new letters. Zadi, like cats. Zadi. And then you've got a Zadi Safit. You've got a Dalet and a Yod, which we've just been looking at. The Zadi, like that, and the Zadi. This is always longer. I made that too big, but anyway, it gives you the idea. It's always longer on the Safit. That lets people know that it's a Safit. And then the Dalet. And the Yod, which is like an apostrophe. We don't really do those dots. You just go like that for a Yod. Okay. Just say this with me. Zadi, Zadi, Sabit, Sabit, Dalet, Yod. Okay. And we're going to have the Zeri Yod and a Hirik Yod. Let's see, the letter Yod, like the letter Vav, discussed in the last chapter, can act both as a vowel and a consonant in Hebrew. You've already learned the two vowel symbols that utilize the letter Yod together with the dots under the preceding Hebrew letter. What they mean is either the Hirik or the Zeri under it. When the letter Yod acts as a vowel, it is written without another vowel symbol under or following it. When it acts as a consonant, it generally appears with an accompanying vowel. So let's read through these. Chris, you want to start that? Do half of them, and then she can do. You do the between the lamed and the. I'm having a brain. Just do the first 5.
Okay, the first one, Yod, it looks like that's a constant because of the top of it, so I'm going to pronounce that Ya.
Yeah. Okay.
And next word would be Yeah.
Yeah.
Next word would be Yo.
Yo.
And You.
You.
And Yale.
Yeah. That's very good. All right. You do the last 4.
El,
Mhm.
Il,
Mhm.
Ir,
Mhm.
Iyar,
Yeah. ER.
Iyar.
Because there it's used as a consonant, where over here it was used as a vowel. And of course you've got look-alike letters, the Dalet and the Resh, when you're reading quickly. When I'm reading quickly, I say the wrong one sometimes, but anyway, it's things I want to do. All right, the Resh and the Dalet, when you just quickly look at it, sometimes you can mispronounce it, so you have to try to just spot it. And then you've got the Kasafit and the Dalet. And you've got the Aleph and the Zaidi that can kind of look similar in a way. I've never had any trouble, but some people do. That was one of the ones I never had trouble with, the Aleph and the Zaidi. All right, page 64. Let's take two of these lines and, well, let's do all three of them. We just make this read and do the sound for 'em. Start out. Chantel.
Okay.
On page 64,
Duh.
right?
Duh. Ha. Ha.
Yeah.
Duh. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a cat, it's a, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Silent. Silent.
Mhm. Very good.
Line B,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah,
The first one was a yeah, the second one is a what?
let's see, that's a, va, okay. Yeah, va,
Right? Yeah.
silence,
Yes.
yeah. Va, va, va.
Very good. Yes.
Silent.
Yes. Yes. Yep.
N. Ha.
Yep.
Duh. 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 Ha.
Okay.
Ha.
Okay, very good. Let me see, which ones would y'all rather do? Huh?
I don't know.
What?
Which one would we rather do?
Yeah. Let's, we've got 23 minutes, but do you wanna read all of these, or do you wanna skip to the harder ones?
No.
K is Zama, or do you wanna go with G, Rocks?
We can do the easy ones first.
Okay, well
Yeah,
then go
let's
to
do
D.
that. Okay. Da. De. D. Do. No.
Oh, Do.
Do.
Mhm.
Do.
Uh-huh.
Hold on 1 second. Yaboo? No.
No.
It's one syllable. Okay.
Yeah.
Boo.
Well, it's not boo, it's a yod, so it's, you.
You. Oh, okay. You. Okay. Sorry. Yo.
Yes?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yay.
Yes?
Say.
Yes.
Z.
Yep.
Zo.
Yeah, so.
Oh, interesting.
Pizza is what they always tell me. Say pizza.
Line
D. Now this one's a little hard.
Okay. E,
Let's see. E, 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 E. It's kind of like a E, E, E. Yeah, or something. Yeah, well. E, we'll settle with that one. Do the next one.
okay. Yay, yay,
Yeah, it's yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I think it's yeah and yeah, not but the yod is a yeah, yeah. So how do you get both of those in there? Yeah, 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 yeah. That sounds southern to me.
Yes, it does.
So what would be the yod and the kamats?
yeah,
Yes,
yo,
yes,
z,
yes.
z, zoo,
Go to the zoo here. Sa. Da. D. Ye. Yeah, I think that's right.
You,
Yep, you.
zoo,
Mhm.
zay,
Yes,
day,
yes.
do,
That's really a sound, not a, it's a do instead of do.
Oh.
Okay.
sorry,
That's
doe.
okay. That's okay.
Doe,
Uh-huh.
zo,
Yes.
ze,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I say that a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
line G,
Mhm.
rut,
Ruts. Ruts.
ruts,
It doesn't have a T on it, so ruts.
ruts,
Ruts, yeah.
ruts,
Okay.
ruts,
Mhm.
shuts,
Mhm.
uts,
Mhm.
luts, luts, yates,
Yeah. Nate, that's noose. Noose.
news.
Mhm.
The one before that was Yates. So,
Yeah, it almost sounds like you're putting a T on the end of it, but I don't know if it's my hair.
it does. I'm not
Think
trying
about
to.
pizza.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. but-
I know. Yates.
Yates. Newts,
Mhm.
hoots,
Mhm. Hoots. Hoots.
hoots.
wow. Bead,
Yes.
lead,
Yes.
heed,
Heed. Yep.
lead,
Yes.
lead,
Yes.
bade, bear,
Bear. Yeah.
bear, bear,
Yes. Bech.
Bech, Bech, Ben,
Ben. Ben. Yep. I. That's a O.
Zone.
Zone. Mhm.
Zone. Zone,
Yes.
Yod,
Yes.
Yud,
Yes. Zir.
Zir.
Mhm.
Zid. Zid.
Zid. Zir, Zid. Very
Zid,
good.
Okay.
Deed.
No, wait a minute, the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
No, deem.
Yeah, it's got the M, some feet on there.
Deem.
Mm-hmm.
Dam.
Yes,
Dame.
yes,
Der.
dech,
Der.
okay,
Rech.
yes,
Jech.
yes.
Jech.
That's,
Jech.
no, that's a pata. So
Ja.
big. Yeah,
Jach.
yeah. Okay. Now the,
Jats.
yep, yep,
Jats.
yukes.
Jux.
Now we're to the hard one. Okay,
Huh?
nope.
No.
It's, think of pizza. It's zama. Zama. Pizza. It's got more of a z than, it's, we've got another one that's got a Z sound in it, and this one's more like, the other one has a za, you know, like a Z, but this one's more like a pizza. Zama,
Zara.
yes,
Zara.
yes,
Zo.
nope,
No. Zay.
nope. What's under the ZD?
Herrick.
Herrick, okay, and what does the Herrick sound like?
E.
E, so that'd be,
Z. Ziba.
yes,
Zana.
yes,
Zala.
yes,
Zaba.
yes, very good. Now that's got two syllables, so you'll put your pronunciation, you'll put your accent, say, on the first syllable. So, what would that be?
Sherrits.
Yes.
Sherrits.
Sherrits. Yeah.
Sherrits.
Okay.
Eretz.
Mhm.
Meretz.
Okay.
Teretz.
Okay.
Beretz. Beretz.
Mhm. Make
Leretz. Leretz.
right.
Neretz.
Neretz. Okay. Yeah.
Yeda.
Yada.
Yera.
Yes.
Yetshav.
Yes.
Herad.
Yes.
Herad.
Yes.
Nerad.
Mhm.
Erad.
Very good. Okay. I'm trying to make sure we can get through some of this before, in the middle of the page, you've learned the letters now that you can spell another Jewish vocabulary word. So this will be another vocabulary word for you at kind of the top of page 65. Mitzvah, mitzvah, mitzvah. And that's the same, the root for that would be a zayin, a vav, and a hey, whose meaning is command. The word mitzvah literally means a commandment. although it's often used to mean a good deed, according to tradition, there are 613 commandments in the Torah. You could add them up different ways, really. 613 is just an number. Since many of them concern ethical acts that are good deeds, it is not surprising that the word has come to be used with this meaning. The plural of the word is mitzvah. Of mitzvah is mitzvot. Mitzvah is mitzvot. The plural would be mitzvot. Okay, you got that? And look at it there. What mitzvot would look like. It'd be a mem, a here, the zadi with the shiva under it, the holam, the holam malay, and then the tav. And that's mitzvot. Mitzvot, mitzvot. I don't know if that's right or not. I think they're using that. It's vote. I think they're using that top. I've got so much writing on it. Let me erase it. I believe they're using that Bob as a. Sometimes you have to look at it. It's mitzvot. Okay. The appearance of the word can be confusing because the letter Vav looks like it is the O, vow. See? And accompanied by the consonant zadik. The consonant zadik already has the vowel of the shiva vowel, and the letter Vav is a consonant Vav with the O sound indicating the vowel dot above. So sometimes you have to really look at it, but that's a Vav with a holam hashir above it. Usually those dots, what you call the gesh, they're usually over to the side, but sometimes they're tricky like that. Like, I must spell that I've got like a memory. That's a shabbat. Now, most of the time, now this is right here, but most of the time when you see Share to be over here. So it could be confusing, but that's the same thing. That's a vote. Mitzvot. Okay. Down there at the bottom, it is a Hebrew blessing. Talks about the mitzvot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav Vazivanu. Okay. Means, blessed are you, eternal, our God, sovereign of the universe, who makes us holy with mitzvah and commands us, blah, blah. That's just the first part. It commands us to do something. Accent marks. Turn on page 66. I'm sorry. The blessing phrase above is printed, and it's talking about the previous, as it appears in most of the prayer books. If you look closely at the words, you'll notice that they each have a small vertical line written next to one of the vowels underneath the word. These vertical lines, these line function as accent marks. They help you know where to put the accent. Look at the first one. It'd be Eloheinu. Do you see the line under the hey? It's got the zeri under it. but it's got a straight line beside the zeri, that's an accent mark. And that's not the same thing as the thing under the olive with a hatef segol. That's just a straight line, but that gives you, that tells you where the accent goes. Eloheinu, Eloheinu, melech. That's, you see the line beside the segol for the melech? Y'all see that? Underneath the mem, I'm on the top of page 66, okay? On the melech, are you on the same page I am? Oh, yours is different than mine though, isn't it? Are you seeing these? Is this at the top of your page, or where is this? Okay, okay. All right. So, on the first word, the Eloheinu, that the hay has got, underneath the hay, it's got a straight line down the side of the zeri. Okay, if you go to melech, underneath the mem, you've got the segol, but you've got a line beside the segol showing that that's the place that you put the accent, melech. And then on the next one, kashanu. Okay, underneath the shin, you've got the patak, the kamatz, and you've got a line beside the kamatz. Kitshanu. Do you see what they're trying to say? Kitshanu. It's not really the last syllable on that word like usual. Then the next one, vazivanu, they want you to put the accent on the ba. So it's vatsivanu. Do you see the little lines? Okay. So that will help you sometimes in some of the readings in the prayer books, they'll have those lines. Now, I don't think they have them much in here when we're practicing unless they have a prayer written out and they might have the lines on it. But it helps you with the accents, and as a general rule, words that do not have such mark are stressed on the last syllable. But if they got that mark, then you accent it where that is. So from now on, all the prayer book excerpts in this book will include these accent marks, so you'll know where to pronounce it at, or where to put the accent at. Now we've got a patak yod. Did I write that in? All right, sounds like a I-E and pa, as in sky. Did I write that in? That don't even look right. Let me get some of these books didn't have it right. Pie in the sky. Find the vowels, that's right, that was the vowels. See it on here though. It's a patak, there it is. It's like and it's the patak yod. And I don't even have a word for it. There's no word here for it, see? Like how we call the others, it's a patak yod. And it's pronounced I. So, let's try some of these practice reading down here on A. Who is last? Who is last time?
I don't know.
Okay.
So, that would be.
Wait a minute, do the,
So, that's,
nope, that's not a hit. Yes, you're right, it is a hit. I'm sorry, I was thinking of a hay. I'm sorry, my brain's going backwards.
So that's high.
Yeah, this has got the, what they were just talking about, the A, so it would be hay. Yep.
So you got, if those high, not high.
High. Yeah, it wouldn't be high. Usually the patak is a ah, right? It wouldn't be high, it'd be hay. Hay, it's A-I like, like sky or whatever, hi, I, so it'd be hay.
So you know that, they know these mountain mouse look like a Y.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because it's a combination vowel. Okay,
Lie,
yes,
tie,
yes,
die,
yes,
I,
yes,
my,
yes,
by,
yes,
zai,
yes.
rai,
Mm-hmm.
nai.
Right, very good. We'll do these and then we'll quit. We got started a little bit late, but we'll do these and we'll quit and talk about when we're gonna get back together. Go ahead.
I'm confused about the Dagesh
In the,
Dalit.
in the Dagesh tells, it's a story, it's a different, it's something you don't have to worry about right now, okay? Okay, that'll help you. It still sounds like a D sound, okay?
Shaddai.
Yeah, right?
Shaddai. Yadai.
Yes,
Ahai.
yep,
Banai.
yes,
Harai.
mhm,
Hayaya. Hayaya.
yeah, it's hayah,
Hay. Hay.
hayah.
Hayai. Hay.
I know,
Hayai. Yai.
yeah, something like that.
Ah.
Yeah.
Abadai.
Abadai, okay.
See, Dianai,
Yes,
your la, die, your la die,
yes,
la, I,
yes,
ra, I,
Ye-
the ra, I,
yes, there you go.
da, ra, hi,
Yes,
Dianu,
yes, Dainu. We have a song we sing. Yeah.
Abode. Tai.
Yep,
Tai.
yes,
Emotai.
yes, Elohai, 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 Yich, Elohai.
Hi, 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 yeah, yeah.
And,
Hi, yeah, you. Hi,
This-
yeah.
this word means life right here. This is the actual, it's Hayim, Hayim, Hayim,
Hayim.
Hayim. You almost have, you have to get two of them in there. Hayim, Hayim,
Hayim.
yeah.
Oh, man.
So anyway, it means life. It's also used for a man's name sometimes with, and with the prefix, the lamed, it's a known salutation meaning to life. It's L'chaim, L'chaim, yeah, L'chaim,
Hayim.
yeah. They usually say it fast, L'chaim.
Yeah.
Okay, now, we will start back here on 67. Y'all kind of review all of that about the vowels and the consonant there that we went over. And you're gonna have, you've got the root and your new vocabulary. If you need to make your, are y'all making cards at home to go through to learn the words? Do you know the words?
I haven't made my part.
Well, you don't have to, I mean, but I
I
did
do.
because I needed it, I couldn't do it without cards. But,
I need to.
okay, so we'll start on 67, and y'all go ahead and read through the rest. I'm sure you might have already read through 7. Do the exercises on page 69 and 70. Do the exercises on 69 and 70. And practice reading some of that. All right, and we will not be here next week because of the interference with Hanukkah. They're supposed to have a Hanukkah party here, I think it's 6:30. And they'll be coming to set up and put it all up and everything. And because of the time, I figured, we might be in the way. Plus, it's a long enough time between 4 and 6:30 that what are you gonna do if you're far away?
Yeah.
So, we won't meet next week. Now, the 25th, now did you say that the 25th you needed time with your family?
I won't be here the 25th.
Okay, so we may not meet, now which was will you be here the week after? Look at your calendar, so we make sure we get the right. You might have a 2-week vacation here. Yeah, you can put some cards in.
That'll be homework.
Show me what your schedule is.
So, actually, I think I just spoke. I think, I can check with my wife real quick, but I believe, it is the 28th through the 2nd, so I could be the 25th, actually.
You could be here on the
I believe-
25th?
Let me just check it real quickly, but I think I can.
Yeah, it's always a good thing to check with the wife. I don't think she's having any, I hope she's not having any Hebrew 5 that day.
December 28th through January 2nd, possibly the 1st, is when I will be out of town.
Okay, so the 1st you will not be able to be here. So we will not have,
Might be-
yeah, so we probably shouldn't have a class then.
But the 25th, I can be there.
Okay. All right, well, why don't we just plan on meeting on the 25th then? We'll have the roads free, there won't be anybody out there.
Yeah.
So we'll do it, we'll be off the 18th, we will come back on the 25th, will be off the 1st and come back the 8th, okay? I might wanna help.
Yeah, I'll put that on. I was forgetting that.
Let me take this off here and delete it. Hebrew 1 will be off. And, we will have Hebrew that, okay, we got Hebrew 1 that day.
So, did you just say that we won't have it on the eighth?
Yes, we'll come back on the 8th.
Okay.